Welcome to Tile Talk with Christina, Elizabeth, and Marshall.
Your go-to podcast for all things Mahjong. We are going to deep dive into all things Mahjong.
Let's go. Roll the dice.
That's right.
Hello. We are back with
Welcome.
episode 10.
Whoa.
I know.
Wait, I didn't realize that.
I know. And we didn't really plan
How
this.
did I overlook
But this is a little different. We're doing a lot of fun things today. So I think this is kind of a celebration,
This is exciting.
Episode 10. Here we go. And we're really, really excited about this episode. And it is the mental health benefits of playing Mahjong.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
This is exciting and it's really important. I'm going to go ahead and excuse my voice. We have been recording and I've been teaching classes back to back. So, and I've had a little, sniffles.
Under the weather.
But I'm okay.
So sadly for you guys, you're going to hear a lot more of Elizabeth today. We're just going to try to give Christina a little
We love
break.
your beautiful voice.
But it actually worked out really well because we also scheduled a fabulous guest today. So I think really she's going to be doing most of the talking.
That's right.
So, but hopefully that'll let you rest and just enjoy.
And I apologize for sounding like nails on a chalkboard.
Well, maybe we can get
I've got
Marshall
my
to
hot tea.
fix your voice and do something.
Yeah, make me sound like a robot.
Yeah, not an old man. Sorry. A sexy old man, maybe.
I've been at the bar all night smoking my cigs.
That's right.
Hey,
Oh, hey, Ronnie. Ronnie the dog is joining us.
Hey,
Awesome.
Ron.
Well, today's topic, again, the health and wellness benefits from playing Mahjong and both the cognitive demands of its social nature. Mahjong is good for us. Hell yes.
We knew that. Didn't we know that?
Yeah.
But how good for us?
How good for us.
And how does it work?
Right. All right. So this is a quote from the National Institute of Health. Playing games with others significantly boosts mental health by fostering social connection, reducing isolation, and building support networks. Research indicates that multiplayer activities ranging from board games to team sports and cooperative video games act as a powerful tool to decrease stress, depression, and cultivate a sense of belonging. I think many of the positive aspects of this game are fairly obvious to those of us who play. Mm-hmm. It's why we keep coming back and why we keep wanting all of our friends and family to join us and learn this game. Yeah. And hell, Christina and I are sitting here podcasting with you because of
We're obsessed.
Yeah, and because of what it's done, the positive impact it's had on our life, our friends' life, our family's life, etc., etc.
Yeah.
But today, with the help of Alice Hopkins, my cousin, a licensed counselor, we want to go deeper to fully understand how Mahjong influences our mental health, cognitive dexterity, and connection to the world around us. And, the more excuses we have to play, the better.
Yes.
Right?
And if this isn't an excuse, I don't know what is.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. And if you're trying to convince people to learn it, you're like, look, this is so good for you.
Yeah.
So
a night of Maj is like going to the gym for your brain.
Oh, I love that. That's really good.
You're welcome.
All right. Well, before we check in with Alice, we also have some other really fun things this morning. So let's kind of table our check-in with everybody and just shoot straight to the tablescape.
Yeah.
Because we have another exciting guest, which I cannot wait to introduce.
Let's get to our tablescape.
Yes.
We wanted something fun and bright. So today we are using the tablecloth we're using, and you've seen us use it before, is the Amazon Blue by Oh My Mahjong. This one is still available on Oh My Mahjong, but the mat that we're using on top of it is now retired, and that is the Blue Lola mat. We've paired it with the beautiful birdie tiles. I'm feeling a lot of like ocean waves, island vibes, Amazon vibes. I'm loving it.
God, I'm ready for summer.
Yeah, we brightened it up with some colorful racks, and they're the multicolor acrylic racks by Oh My Mahjong. And I'm feeling this today. This was my mood. I needed something to pick me up. I think this tablescape is doing it.
It's bright and happy.
You know what else is going to pick me up?
What?
Our drink today.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So let me just do one quick thing about flowers before we get to the best part of this. Okay. All right. So today we do have our blue hydrangeas. Last episode we had our pink and whites, and Christina was so smart. I was so impressed with you. You knew how to change the color of the hydrangeas by their acidity level. So I got me thinking. So I did a little research, and yes, you cannot do all variations of hydrangeas, but mountain hydrangeas definitely do by altering the pH in aluminum. So if the acidic level is below 5.5, that yields a blue color. And if the acidity is above 6 to 6.5, that yields the pink.
Cute. What about white?
I'm not sure.
Okay, that's fine.
I don't know.
Thank you for your honesty.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Yeah.
But and it is, I mean, how gorgeous. That one right behind you. Oh my God. Well, and I didn't steal any flowers today, but I was in my pajamas
And I hope you
in my
guys
front
can,
yard
like,
this
see
morning.
it. I
It's
hope my
like
head is
all
not
the
in the
morning
way.
traffic. And they're used to that crazy lady on Park Avenue now. But it was like, hi guys, just.
Clipping my own hydrangeas.
Yep. It was fun.
I mean, I love that you have them right on a street where so many people are passing.
Yeah.
Because everybody can enjoy it. It's so pretty.
Yeah, and they're really established. Though I have these huge old bushes. They've probably been there for 40 years, maybe more. But they are, it is really pretty.
gorgeous.
And I do get a lot of compliments on them. And I didn't plan them, but I am taking very good care. So they'll be there for
beautiful.
50 more years on my watch, baby.
The public appreciates you.
Oh, thank you. Well, it makes me happy. I love it. Okay, done with that though. You know what really
Let's
makes me
get
happy?
moving.
We have a fabulous guest today from Hayward House, our very own, our favorite bartender, Matt.
Yes.
And he is going to make us a special drink today and tell us about it. All right, Matthew, come on in.
Take it away, handsome.
Okay.
You are just walking in.
Hi, everyone. How are we doing today?
Great. Thank you so much for joining us.
We're so excited to see you outside of
I
Hayward
know.
House.
I know, outside of Hayward's house, but still in the uniform.
Yes.
I mean,
you look good.
Nobody rocks a Hayward House apron like you do.
I know.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You
Awesome.
too.
So what have you made for us today?
Alrighty. So what I'm going to be making is the cold brew-tini.
Oh, yes.
Yes, it's like a traditional coffee martini, but it's made with cold brew instead, and it doesn't have any dairy in it like the other
We're
martinis
here for that.
do.
Yep.
So
No
that
dairy, baby.
comes in handy there.
This is a very popular one with the Mahjers at Hayward House. So
Yes.
we do a lot of our league playing at the lovely Hayward House, and this is our favorite tender here.
He puts up with us very kindly.
Yes, he serves us very well. The ladies love him. But yeah, I would say you get a lot of orders for this one during
do.
Mahjy.
Yeah. Especially the
do.
Friday morning one.
The Friday morning one. Yeah, we get
Very
the
much so.
mimosas and we get the cold brew-tinis.
Yep.
Yeah, these are popular. We're excited. We're excited to
We
share
are.
it with you, and you're going to share the recipe with us too?
I will.
Great. Yes,
Is
we
it
need that.
secret?
And we'll put that on our website as well. So check it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I got you.
Okay.
All right.
Absolutely.
Let's do
All
it.
right. Shake it up for us,
Heard
Matt.
on that. I will
Shake
get
it,
that
shake
going. All right.
Is that your favorite sound? It's
Oh, you're so
not.
good at that.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
We're so excited.
Yes, we're very excited.
Yes,
I'm very
obviously.
excited.
I also have a hot tea here, so I'm going to partake in both.
Yes. Rest that voice, girl.
let
Oh,
me
Matt,
soothe the
that's
throat
look how
and-
beautiful that is.
It's beautiful, and it looks like it has dairy in it.
I know.
It doesn't.
Oh my God, look at
It
the
does
like
settle, and it's
top
got
of
this.
it.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, give me some more foam.
Sorry, you don't get as much as.
Actually, let's switch because you don't feel good.
Oh, okay,
That's perfect. That's great. Because you said you were just going to sip a little bit anyway today. All right, we'll switcheroo.
Pause for one moment. I have to put y'all's final touches
Oh,
on
yes.
there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hayward House is so good at the garnish game. Okay. Oh, wow. Look at that.
So
Oh, look at your little tool.
Oh yeah, we got a nice.
Got to
little-
place it. Look, and it floats. That's cute.
Marshall, you're getting one too. Oh my gosh. How beautiful. I can smell it. It's wafting over here. Oh, yeah, you getting a picture? Nice. Oh, yeah. Video him doing it. There we go.
Yes.
Oh, that's lovely. It's so pretty.
Why is it so pretty?
It's because you're here.
Aw. See why we love
It's
him?
the best.
See, you just tell us all the lies. Okay. Oh my gosh.
Look at this gorgeous teeny.
That's really pretty. Thank you so much, Matt.
Anytime,
You are the
love.
best.
If you
Anytime.
don't mind, if you would stick around for a minute, we'd love to chat with you.
Absolutely,
Oh, you're gonna hang
absolutely.
with us.
I think it's gonna be like our first couch guest. We've
have a
had this couch in here for ever, and was always envisioning. I think he's the perfect first couch guest.
So we're gonna give this a taste. Or are we waiting for Marsh?
No, let's go ahead.
Okay.
Cheers this up. Let's do it. I don't know anymore. Boom.
Cheers. Thank you, Matt.
Oh, look at your little tool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
That's just perfect.
I love that.
Oh, that's
really
delicious. That's probably the best one I've ever had.
God.
What I like.
You
to
shook
do.
it just right.
Smooth.
Shall I shake one for our cameraman too, real
Yes,
fast?
please.
Just
Marshall,
making sure.
we cannot leave Marshall out of this one.
Please give Marshall one.
Go, Marsh.
All right. Hayward House, we love you.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing Matt today.
Thank
We
you for
really
sharing, Matt.
appreciate it. It's now time to jump into what's blowing in the wind.
What's going on, Elizabeth?
Well, I kind of wanted to start, kind of keeping in our same vein of the topic of today. But, many individuals use Mahjong as a therapeutic outlet. Oh, this is also from the National Institute of Health.
Okay, good.
Many individuals use Mahjong as a therapeutic outlet to help them get through difficult life situations, including recovering from severe illness or managing anxiety by taking their mind off external stressors and creating a peaceful routine. And please recall our Blowing in the Wind article about the Strait of Hormuz from episode 8, because I think that also ties into this
For sure.
very, very well. But I had another thing that, and I'd seen this a little bit, and I went back. I remembered it, and I went back and found them on Instagram. And we've got to order. This is the new book out. We've got to order one. You're gonna love this.
Beautiful.
I don't know if you've seen this. We haven't talked
seen
about
it.
this. Okay, well, of course you have. If I've seen it, you've definitely seen it. All right, it's called Why We Mahj or Why We
and
Mahjong.
it's a beautiful book.
It's gorgeous.
Yes.
It's gorgeous.
Can't wait
it's
to get
a
my
coffee
hands on
table
this.
book. It's created by Emilie Rabke. I hope that's how you say her name. And co-written with Lauren Wilson. And it's great. And they also did like a why challenge to all social media. And I kind of went down that rabbit hole last night, and it was really
That's a
inspiring.
great rabbit hole.
It was amazing. It was all
Yeah.
these people talking about why they Mahjong, and it was like amazing stories. So I think this is so cool.
Yeah.
I love what they're doing. And the story began, they decided to do this because it was the season of life that Emilie was in. She found herself running on empty. She was a mother navigating an exhausting, heavy realities of caregiving. She has a child that has some needs that it just requires a lot. And she desperately needed a personal lifeline. And she found refuge by returning to the game that her mother had taught her over 30 years prior.
Beautiful.
That's awesome.
Isn't that cool? And it's more than just a coffee book. It's also like an overview of gameplay, but it's like stunning visuals and the connection, beauty, and sisterhood that occurs when women unplug from their screens and gather around the tile table.
That's right.
So I encourage you guys to check that out. I wish we had one here. We need to order one because it's beautiful. It would go great with all of
Oh, yes.
our library. But,
It's in the cart, baby.
Yeah, so I thought it was really awesome. Y'all check it out and go down that rabbit hole of why.
It's beautiful.
Because
It's
it
going to
really,
be living on my coffee table.
Yeah, and it's really powerful stuff. So I thought that was great.
Thank you for sharing
but
that.
you have something you would like to share with us
Oh,
today
yes.
as well.
Okay. So let me pull this up really quickly.
Okay.
I've been talking to my friends at Mahjy. I don't know if you guys have heard, but we are loving what the folks over at Mahjy are building for the Mahjong community. It came from their own experience hosting open plays and realizing like all the behind the scenes stuff. It starts to take the joy out of hosting.
You know so well.
We all know, yeah. So what starts as a fun game night somehow turns into managing payments and wait lists, seating charts, buddy requests, registrations, nonstop group messages. So the people at Mahjy, they built it to handle all of this in one place and make hosting feel fun again instead of stressful.
Love that.
It streamlines registrations, payments, communication, and table assignments while also helping players discover local games and connect with other Mahjong people. How cool is that?
That's really nice.
So go check them out. They're called Mahjy, Mahjy.
Yeah, I was about to ask you how to spell because Elizabeth can't spell shit.
Mahjy.com. And I'm excited. I've seen a few things like this pop up, and I think this is going to help people connect so much more and continue to enjoy the game
And
without
learn
the
from each
stress.
other. That sounds really cool.
So thank you for sharing that with us, and we can't wait to try it out.
Yeah, thank you. All right, and now we are ready to jump into our main topic today of episode 10. I can't believe that. we have been jazzed to do this episode since the podcast idea first hatched. I think it's been something we're both really passionate about and feel Mahjong deserves some major time in the limelight for. You know, we've discussed a few, negative press, but I think this is undeniably positive and the reason I think Mahjong is so prolific and timeless.
Absolutely.
And I am so excited to introduce our guest, my lovely cousin, Alice Hopkins, nationally certified counselor. And she has her master's in education and counseling. She is now an elementary school counselor at the University Laboratory School in Baton Rouge. But more importantly, she's my cousin. And
she plays Mahjong.
Yes, and she's phenomenal at Mahjong. She's and we are gonna be together tomorrow night. Can you believe that?
Tomorrow.
I cannot wait.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
And we have a
Not
drink,
ready, but
and I'm
excited.
so sorry that you're working, so you cannot partake. I did find some amazing chai tea lattes mix. Alice and I love chai, so I'm gonna bring it. But we will catch up tomorrow night, Alice.
Alice,
Yes.
we're so
I cannot
excited to have
wait.
you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining
And
us.
Yeah,
I
I'm thrilled
really
to be here.
couldn't think of anybody else who could really speak to this and obviously understands the game of Mahjong and how it correlates to this. So I just
right.
can't wait. Well, all right. First
Can
of
I
all,
request to turn Alice up? I feel like I
you
can
can't hear
barely
her.
hear her.
Yeah, let's see.
turn up the volume. Turn up the volume.
I got to hear what you have to say.
I know, and it's good shit.
Absolutely.
It's just,
Yeah.
oh my God, I'm so excited. All right, Alice, well, tell us a little bit about yourself and what inspired your career in mental health and counseling.
Yeah. So I have been a teacher and principal professionally. And then I had a kindergartner during COVID. And he would talk about coming home from school and the teacher, had the mask on.
Right.
And so he would say to me, Mama, I don't know who my friends are. Like, he didn't know what their faces looked like at recess when they could take their masks off. And I thought, oh my gosh, like, this generation of children is going to have such a hard time with social interaction because they don't even get to see each other's faces on a regular basis. And so I started to take counseling classes. I got my master's and then started to work. I was interning here at the school where I'm the counselor now and just fell in love with it. It's
Okay,
been
and
great.
just preface, Alice is like badass bitch. She's just super, super smart, just badass bitch. And I just
Thanks,
love that
Lizzie.
what you've
Runs
done
in
with
the
your
family.
life. That's right, man. You should meet our mothers and grandmothers. They're
gosh, yes.
we're strong lineage of badass bitches.
A matriarchy for sure.
Yes.
I love that.
Yeah, love it. All right, well, how'd you get into Mahjong, Alice?
Elizabeth taught me.
I did.
So I think you've been talking about it for like 6 months, and then
Yes.
it was last summer at Cousin Week, like a year ago, that you
Yes.
were like, I'm getting out the tiles, I'm showing you how this works, and so that was my introduction. But we grew up playing all kinds
Shanghai.
of games together.
Yes, I've
always
mentioned
Shanghai
that on
and
this
Shanghai
is-
and Mahjong are so
I
similar.
know. One of these days we're going to do a deep dive in that and find it is. You
Oh,
know,
yeah,
it's
we
got
should.
to be derived from Mahjong somehow.
It has to.
Some
For
iteration.
sure, yeah.
So TBD. But yes, so I knew Alice was going to love this game and probably kick my ass. So, but oh my God, I can't wait. And we taught our Aunt Kelly, so we've got a solid
Yes.
4 this
Oh,
week.
yeah.
I'm pumped.
That's going to be a great week.
I know. I don't know what the kids are going to do with themselves, but we'll figure that out.
They're old enough now.
That's right. No,
Yeah.
they are.
That's what
They
learning's
are.
for.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's jump into the beef of this. Alice, why do you think Mahjong is resonating so much right now and kind of having this resurgence?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a really nice way to connect socially that's not necessarily based on alcohol, but can be if
Right.
you're interested in that. And it gives a little bit more structure than just sort of a cocktail party or you don't have to make small talk necessarily. There's something else to focus on.
Totally.
The tiles are so pretty. And I think as the world gets smaller through the internet, we're learning so much about each other and other games and other traditions. And sort of, I think just the time is right.
Awesome. Perfect.
Yeah, that's exactly
could
true.
not
I agree
agree
with all of
more.
that.
Yes. Well, this is really what I think is so fascinating. But Alice, could you kind of walk us through kind of what Mahjong and playing Mahjong does for our brains?
Oh, yes. This is
Yeah.
the good stuff.
Yeah.
So one of the biggest things is it sharpens your working memory. You have to manage new short-term information all the time. And so you have to remember what your opponents have discarded, sort of do the calculations of what tiles might still be there, think about your strategy. You're balancing a lot of different stuff.
Yeah.
And that keeps your working memory really strong and fluid. The next thing is like pattern recognition. So your visual spatial processing part of your brain is really engaged because you're looking at all the teeny differences in the tiles. And you know,
Amazing.
when you talk about like an IQ test, there's a visual and spatial pattern recognition portion of that. So it's a huge way to boost sort of like the learning part of your brain when it comes to like spatial awareness.
And I've seen a study, and I wish I could quote it right now, but I can't. That when they taught children Mahjong, their IQ levels went up. Probably.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, the part of the IQ test that is similar to Mahjong is literally like what comes next or what matches with this sequence.
Okay.
And so like paying attention to those little details, like thinking about the Polly's Island tiles, the number of pieces of marsh grass, little things like that, what shapes the dots are, what goes together. I mean, it just teaches kids how to see patterns.
Playing with different sets that look different and kind of learning.
Oh, true. Yeah.
There might be
added
some
level of
benefit
mental
to it.
Right. Yeah.
Well, and that also goes to like flexibility. So especially as we age, we tend to get more rigid in our thinking and our sort of habits.
We can feel
and
it.
my brother's a psychiatrist, and he talks all the time about try something different, drive a different way home, just to keep your brain in that like learning sort of state instead of a more passive state.
Sometimes when you're doing the same route every day, you just black out in your home.
Yeah.
I feel like you just stop. You know, your brain's on auto. It's
Right. Well, they say
working
people get into
anymore.
wrecks because they just right across, near their home because they're just not even paying attention.
It's always close by home. Yeah,
Love it. Okay. And there's something else the high level pattern recognition is.
Yes. The social cognition too. Like I think it's you're learning how to be around others, and like you have to read their body language. You have to predict sort of how they're going to act next. And y'all talk about it all the time, like the way to say something, maybe your hand is dead to a certain group of people, knowing your audience really, like reading your room. And all of that sort of goes together. Plus, people who are connected socially preserves your cognitive function. It can delay dementia, and people who are connected and not lonely live longer. So there's just a lot of benefits.
That's awesome.
I love hearing this.
I know.
And we don't even realize, it doesn't feel like work. It doesn't feel like we're doing anything to improve ourselves. We're just having a good time.
Just having fun.
And all this stuff is just happening.
Yeah. All right. Well, Alice, what do you think are like the top mental health benefits that can come from playing Mahjong? Like the best things that can happen to us if we play consistently?
Yeah. So especially with how sort of work has come home and all our lives are so busy right now, you can kind of get in an anxious loop and you can kind of ruminate. And Mahjong forces you to be in the moment and present.
Yeah.
One of the biggest sort of thought-stopping pieces of advice that we get as trained counselors is ask something practical, something real. So my Uncle Dan, Elizabeth's dad, when I was evacuating from Katrina, I called, almost out of gas, panicked. Yeah. And he said, well, how much is gas right now? And I thought, this is like, I was like,
who cares?
I'm panicking. You can't ask me this. But then I was like looking around and I had to tell him. Yeah. And later in graduate school, I was like, oh, he was just trying to get me to calm.
And he knew
and
that.
So
that's wonderful.
He did. Of course he did. Yeah. He knew all the things.
Dr. Dan was the best.
Being immediately mindful, like you can't worry about your to-do list, what has to happen tomorrow, like your logistics. You have to just focus on the moment.
In the moment. Yeah. And that's what Mahjong does. And I say this all the time. It does for me what I would think meditation does for people. I'm not worried about my to-do list. Like you said, I'm not worried about the 10,000 people needing something from me at the moment and what I have to do when I get home. I have to use everything I've got to focus if I want to win this game, right?
That's right.
Yeah. And also I've got, people talking to me and trying to carry conversations. There's just no room for anything else. So it just really clears everything that brings anxiety, and I can focus and be in the moment.
Yes.
Alice Marshall here. I don't think you can see me because the camera's pointed over there. But to that point, Alan Watts, the famous philosopher, he said that same thing with living in the now, and that was, I think, going to your meditation thing. It was like, you have to be present. I want to talk about also, at the beginning when you talked about the children with COVID and everything, they're living in obviously such a digital age and everything.
Oh, yeah.
How important would this game be to learning more of those social and those social skills, learning body language, communicating orally as opposed to, texting someone and all that, which feels like it's going a little bit south. Can you talk about those benefits?
Absolutely. Well, I mean, just learning to be around people when you win and to sort of have the emotional regulation and maturity to say congratulations, no meltdowns.
Can you teach Christina that?
But little things like that, like you're winning a hand, but the game is not lost. So kind of keeping them going through like, hey, yep, we didn't win that one, but we get to try again right now.
That's right.
Little wins like that are really good for kids too.
I've never thought of
Those are great life lessons too.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. And also, Alice, if you could go into a little bit the low stakes social interaction that you had mentioned. And I think that's really we've talked about that before, why that group of playing Mahjong makes it the easier social endeavor.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I think that like there is a structure, there are rules to the way the conversation's going to go. So if you're not somebody who is good at small talk, or if you're somebody who is shy or new to an area, you don't really have people that you know well in a room, but you want to meet others.
Right.
This gives you a topic of conversation that goes on and on and on.
Right.
You
And
can just
nobody
sit down
sees
in a
your
game.
hand. So you can have the social
Nobody
interaction
sees that.
without
Yeah.
anyone judging you or what it's, you have, it's low stakes,
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to
Yes,
look
low
at
stakes.
All right. And then also, I really was interested in what you said about the dopamine from the micro successes.
Oh, yeah. So dopamine is like your brain's reward chemical. And when people are depressed or people are burned out, they kind of feel stuck. And Mahjong is so structured, but the little pieces of success that you have, like you draw the right tile, or you pivot and it's successful, or you get all the singles that you need to make your meld, it gives your brain some of the reward chemical. Like you get a little dopamine every time. And that's huge.
Right.
And so that over time,
feel
that builds your confidence and builds your agency.
Yeah.
Love it.
And even if I don't win, I've had those moments throughout
Right.
that entire game.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
And I know I
Yes.
can just play again.
All right.
Try to get more of that.
All right. You have one more, your fourth. All right. You're cultivating psychological resilience.
Oh, yeah.
Can you go into that, Alice?
Yeah, and I think this is sort of what we were talking about with the kids in particular, is learning how to bounce back when something doesn't go your way. Both sort of in the hand of the moment where you do a pivot, but then also just sort of gracefully like shrugging off a bad hand or adapting to a loss that's you had one more tile and
Right,
you
you
just
were so
lost
close.
it. And I've heard y'all talk before about sort of getting yourself to pause on the autopsy and focus on the
Right.
person who won. And that is such a huge emotional regulation skill that many adults really just can't have. You get so focused on what you are trying to do that just taking the time and honestly, it's your brain gets stronger with what you practice. So every time you practice congratulating somebody instead of like saying how you were so good at this almost,
I was
it helps your brain sort
Could've
of
been me.
look for that like greatness in others.
yes. Oh,
I do.
love that.
I love that so much.
Damn. All
And
right,
these are
Alice.
great lessons for kids. Every
Yes.
one of these that we're
Oh,
talking
gosh.
And
about.
adults.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
adults. All right. Well, how does Mahjong stack up against other types of games in regard to mental health benefits?
I mean, I think overall, like, I sort of went into a couple different points when I was thinking about it, but really the big trend is games are either totally intellectual, hyper intense, very strategic, or they're sort of casual and luck based.
Right.
So think about like chess versus like a card game like Go Fish.
Right.
And Mahjong is right in the middle.
Yes.
So you can have
Right.
some strategy, but you also have some luck.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's lower stakes, Les, as you were saying.
Right.
Sometimes you can just be like, oh, well, I didn't get the right tile. And you can sort of learn to let yourself off the hook a little more easily.
Yeah.
Plus, it's social. It's
yeah.
not like a crossword.
This is
Right.
something that I follow somebody on Instagram who I love, Windy City Mahjy. And she mentioned this and she said it so much more eloquently than I'm going to say because I have no recall right now. But she said that your, I guess like your talent in the game in Mahjong is so less visible for other people. So if you're playing something like tennis,
You're constantly, judged on your performance.
You're being judged on your performance, whereas in Mahjong, you could just be having a bad day. As long as you know the steps, you're, I guess, what's the word
You can't really play badly, if you're...
Yeah, you can't be judged on your game so easily, the way it's not visible, right? How good or bad you are at the game. As long as you can sit and do the motions and you know what you're doing, I mean, you're welcome to the table. You're welcome to any table, right? And I think that makes it different for chess, it would be very obvious, right? Like whether you're a good chess player or a bad chess player. But because it's 50% luck, and as long as you know the rules, you can sit down with anybody.
Yes.
Quick question just about, could you talk about maybe like neuroplasticity in the children learning and then how that's maybe helping with adults learning? We talked about kind of, can't teach a dog new tricks, but, learning something. I mean, I feel like the children would pick it up faster since they're, their brains are so young and malleable. But I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of benefits in that area.
They often do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one of the things I say to my kids all the time is your brain is a muscle. If you exercise it, it gets stronger. And so that sort of, I think, speaks to both what we were saying about like how you sort of conduct yourself at the Mahjong table and how kind you are to the people around you, but also looking for those patterns and learning the new lines every year and focusing on like the slight shifts in strategy. All of those things are going to keep your brain healthy and keep them younger. That's right. Particularly with kids, the delayed gratification. I think this goes back, Marshall, to your point about social media earlier. Our kids are terrible at delayed gratification, even more now with the way that internet is just sort of like you get what you want in a game every second.
Yeah, dopamine hit after dopamine.
Yeah. But like staying focused through all of the turns until somebody does expose their Mahjong. Right. That's a big deal in terms of training concentration. And it's also sort of a forced social media fast for adults. Like you can't be on your phone and be in your game. You have to be all in.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite parts.
Hello. Yes. Who knows where my phone is right now?
Oh, good for you.
Never you.
She never knows. Nope.
Never, ever.
Alice knows. It's not
that.
personal.
Thank
it's
you
everybody.
For sharing all of this with us, Alice.
I know.
We're told so often
it.
how beneficial it is and how good for us it is. But it's nice to hear the science behind it.
Yes. Yeah. Completely.
Yeah.
So now everyone will believe me.
That's right. That's right. I know.
I'm not just blowing smoke,
I know.
Now you know all
right.
stuff.
Well, I do have a few more questions for you, Alice, but I know you have to go. But so we like to ask a lot of our guests this. Blanks, no blanks. What's your preference?
I've never played with blanks, but I feel like
good girl.
I feel like it's a no for me. I don't know. That's my gut.
Well, maybe
we
can dabble next week, and then you can. Then I'll report back and see what else thought about the blanks. But all right, the last question I have for you is your dream Mahjong table. Where would it be, and who would be sitting with you?
Okay, so I was, especially because we're going to be there tomorrow, I've been thinking a lot about our grandmother and great-grandmother taught us all our games.
Yes.
So I've been thinking it'd be super fun to be playing Mahjong with you, Lizzie, and with Nana and Granny Nana at Paul's Island.
I thought that's what you might say. And I can just see us all four sitting at that table in the living room at Polly's Island.
You've said so many times my grandma would have loved this game.
Oh my God. Yes. Our great-grandmother would have as well. And our great-grandmother is the one who taught Alice. I think you learned, I was sitting behind you at the lake house while you were learning.
Shanghai?
Yes. And I think Heather was there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It was, it was summertime but I have a really vivid memory. I was like sitting behind, like up on the little perch and watching you play. And then we play all the time. I mean, our family is just, it's like after dinner, it's like, who's in? Let's go.
That's kind of how we bonded.
Well, I also do have a part two to that answer because Nancy is going to say, well, why didn't you mention me? But
how dare you?
Also Nancy.
Nancy can
in my dream situation, it's a 5-part game and Nancy plays 2.
Okay. All right. I hope she'll take that.
I don't know.
I'll take Nancy.
I'm gonna get a hard time.
Hey, but this episode won't come out until after, so she won't know.
Perfect timing.
She'll know. She'll pick it up from the vibes.
God, she will. But I'm so excited to be with you. I can't wait to see
I
you
know, can't wait. Tomorrow.
So great.
Woohoo.
You guys are
Awesome.
gonna have a great time.
We
I'm
are.
jealous.
I know. All right. Well, we got a
Thanks,
lot of
y'all. I'm
driving
going to
in
run. I have a
between here and
meeting,
there.
unfortunately.
Oh,
A
thank
lot
you
of driving.
so much for your time
Yes.
today.
I will come back anytime. Y'all are
Thank
precious.
you.
Well,
Yeah,
we're gonna,
you are
we're gonna
so
do a whole
wonderful.
episode on kids, so we'd love to have you back
yeah.
about more.
Kids are my jam.
Oh, yeah, let's
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, awesome.
Thanks, Alex.
All right, y'all have a good one.
Bye.
Too.
Bye.
Bye. We wanted to chat with Matt about his perspective of Mahjong and what he thinks about all these crazy
Yes,
ladies
do
and this
tell.
wild and wonderful game.
Oh, I mean, it's always fun times when I'm running through there, making sure everyone's doing good, checking on everyone, making sure we're all good with drinks. It's always fun running through the room, carrying a tray, and just hearing someone yell Mahjong. And everyone start clapping and me trying to, well, at the beginning, figuring out what's going on.
Right? Yeah. Like
What's everyone hollering
What's
about?
everyone
Why is
hollering
everyone
about,
yelling?
You know, and then after a few months of serving y'all and realizing, oh, that's good. That
Yeah.
means we're winning.
Yes. Matt gets in on the excitement with us.
I do.
now.
I do. If
Yeah.
someone wins, I'm like, yeah. I'm not afraid to cheer. Get in there. Have a good time.
I
That's
know.
right.
And it is a good time.
It is.
So, did you know what Mahjong was before we popped into your life?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
That first morning that I was asked, you come in at 9 a.m. and just have this coffee set up and everything, make sure these tables are in these places. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get there, and then
That's-
y'all two were the first to walk in.
Yeah.
Matt stood next to me. He's like, "What's going on?"
Boy.
Very much that.
I was like, "Just keep them hydrated, baby."
I was
They're
like,
gonna
I
love
got
you.
it. I'm
Yeah.
on it. I'll
Yeah.
keep it going.
It was great. You've been with us ever since.
I have been. It's been fun learning, seeing everything, seeing
Right.
the different mats we bring every day, seeing the different tiles that y'all bring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The colors. You know, I love some color. I love all the colors. It's so beautiful.
beautiful.
It's not beautiful and it's so much fun.
Yes.
It's just like, you know, fellowship, everyone being together that it brings. It's so much fun.
See,
exactly
To
right.
watch, observe, play.
Exactly.
We're a happy crowd. Are we
Yeah.
not? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well, so I take it you like to see us coming.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Good.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
good to
Sunday
know.
mornings-
Sometimes
That's what I want to hear.
Sometimes I'm like, oh God. They're like, oh God, here they
Here
come
they
again.
go.
Like,
Oh no, it's never a boring morning when I see my Mahjong girls
the
coming
truth.
in at all. I
Yeah.
know I'm gonna have a good morning. My morning's gonna be going busy,
Yes.
but you know
Yeah.
it's always worth it. It's always so much fun. I love seeing y'all come in. Y'all bring a smile to my face every time y'all come
Oh,
in.
we
there.
love you.
You're very sweet. Thank
We
you.
look forward to coming in
We
and
do.
seeing you too.
And you brighten that place so much. So thank you for being so wonderful. It
I
really
do my
it rubs off on us and everyone in that space. So
That's right.
Thank you
Yeah.
for shining your light.
I just love you.
Thank you. I try to be a light in the
You
room.
are.
There's no use. There's enough darkness in this world, y'all.
That's
Amen.
right. That's right.
You are light.
You are.
You are
Thank
shining
you.
bright. We
Well,
just
thank
love
you so much for
Appreciate y'all
joining
so
us
much.
today.
Anytime.
Yeah.
We'll have you back. Don't
Anytime
worry.
you want me to come mix you a drink, I will be here.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well,
We will
don't
hold you
tempt
to
us with
that.
a good time.
That's right.
And
That's right.
then eventually maybe we'll teach you Mahjong.
Yes.
Oh, I will love.
Okay.
I would love, Can you imagine
Okay.
me serving you and just like hopping on?
Yes,
at the
I can.
store one
Yes,
day?
I
Be
can
like,
Just
totally.
running past. Nope. You
Yeah,
put this there.
yeah. Like, girl.
Oh yeah, instructing.
Yes.
Oh yeah. The ladies will like that too.
Calling out a cheater.
Maybe
Calling
Matt
out
and I
a
can learn at the same time.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be
That'd be
fun.
great.
Yeah.
We talk about this game, and sometimes people can't find the best place to get together. Like home is great, but
Right.
if they do want to start a league or they just want to get together, I think it's a great symbiotic relationship where
Yes.
they're bringing a ton of people really good business, and a restaurant's like,
Yeah.
okay, we want that. You know, we
Yeah.
want to serve these people, keep them hydrated. That's a great.
Yeah.
You know, that's
I
that's
agree.
good for sales.
But I get what you're saying.
100%.
It's kind of specific needs. So what would your advice to be either be people looking or restaurants looking to
yeah.
cater to like
Her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just definitely be like open-minded, listen through to what all they're having to say, what all the group is about. You know, don't be afraid to like reach out to any restaurants locally, wherever you're at, and just be
agree.
like, hey, I love what you have going here. I love the drinks you have. I love the food you have. We'd love to bring these people out to help y'all make more money, help
It's a great
expand
approach.
y'all's business.
Right.
It's just great in general at any
Yeah.
restaurant. I mean, and always just bring the kindness when you come to the restaurant. There's nothing us servers or bartenders love more than to have a smiling face come up to us than someone who just walks up, you know,
Some
pale
kindness.
face.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, just bring the joy when you come. If you come with good energy and good moods to any restaurant, I feel like they're going to be welcoming.
Yeah.
that.
And I wish I had kind of known that before we started the league, because when we were talking to restaurants, I feel like I was almost over pitching. You know, I was
Right.
worried that we were going to be this huge burden on the establishment and like,
It's quite the opposite.
yeah, it's quite the opposite. I think we both really appreciate each other.
Especially if
and
it's
now
done
look
well.
forward to
If it's done
working
well and
with
both
each
parties have a good understanding of the best way to make it work, it can be so beneficial, especially for the restaurant industry.
totally.
Yeah.
I feel like this could be a whole episode.
I know. Yeah. And yes.
Thanks for
totally.
all the great
Oh,
advice.
we'll have to have you back.
too. Yeah.
Anytime.
Thank
please.
you
I
so
would
much,
love it.
Matt.
Y'all are so fun to be around.
Well,
Love
we'll
you.
come visit you in your habitat soon. Don't worry.
I'll be there. You know I will.
All right.
Well, thank you.
Thank
Matt.
you, buddy.
Anytime.
All right. Oh, I wish we'd had more time. We need to bring Alice back. That was just great.
Yeah. I would love to spend
Wow.
more time with Alice.
I know. And now I'm like, I have all these other questions that I want to ask her. And, you know, now I'm like thinking about all the things while we're playing. Like, you know, one of the things she talked about that is like the having to change, you know, alter your plan, which I'm not good at. I need a plan. If I don't have a plan, it makes me stressed. So like
Every
that's a-
discard, you're
Right.
rethinking what's going on.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And not only every year there's a new card you've got to manage and learn. You know, the constant turnover your brain is having to do is really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like discard. Wait, do I need that? I could pivot this way. Another discard. Do I need
Well,
that? I
it's
could
like,
pivot this way.
if I do that, then I could do this. And that might be, you know, it's like you have to like.
And then a draw, and it's like, wait, or I could do this.
Right.
But then she discarded that, so she's probably going for this.
But you've also got to make
Yeah. Paying
decisions
attention.
quickly, which I'm not good at. So
Yeah.
maybe this is helping me.
Well, one thing I
don't
took
even
away from
realize.
that was that it kind of mirrors life in so many different aspects
Yeah.
in terms of like this being a training ground, right? For
Yes.
learning those social skills, picking up on different people's vibes, cues, energies, but also
That's right.
that decision making and
Right.
being able to pivot in life when things aren't going your way, you
Yes.
know, and I think right now everybody has a lot of decision fatigue. You know, you try to go somewhere to eat and it's like everywhere you Google has 5 stars and all this. And you're like, oh, what about this place, this place? And it's like, this game forces you to understand what's in your hand, what's out there on the table, make a decision, stick with it, and
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
forward.
Right.
I know
And
moms
so-
out there have heavy decision fatigue.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's our biggest burden in life, I think.
Yeah.
Well, and make a decision and just make it work and keep going.
Yeah, and that mirrors life in that way where
Yes.
it's like, okay, I mean, you are dealt the cards that you have, right? And it's how you play them. In this
The
case,
decisions
the
you
tiles.
make with the hand that you're dealt. Oh, beautiful. I love that.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I still don't know how to play this game, but just seeing it from this
I don't know. I
perspective
think
is so.
it's the
is
laws
so
of
cool.
proximity. I think you might know how to play now. Like, we're going to teach you and you're going to be like, Mahjong.
You've got to know something at this point.
I do
He'll
know-
have like
I
a heavenly
know it.
hand or something. It's like
Yeah.
first one.
Oh, that'd
Crazy.
be great. That'd be great.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe we could get Matt and him in here learning together. Wouldn't
That'd
that
be so
fun?
much fun.
We'll do that. That'll be fun.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Oh, okay. All right, we got to wrap this up. This is a really long.
Yes,
one. Okay.
yes, we do.
We have
Okay.
one final section
Yes.
today. This is very long. Sorry, guys.
I
hope
am
you're still
going-
with us because I think these tile tips are pretty
These are good.
clutch. So
Yeah.
take it away, Christina.
I am going to breeze through this, but I'm going to give you some tips on how to look like a pro at the Mahjong table. So even if you're not there yet, this will help you
Fake it
look
till you make
like
it, baby.
You are, okay. The first thing you want to think about is the deal. When you are east and you are dealing, instead of dealing everybody the tiles, let everybody grab their own stack of tiles. You don't want to touch anybody's tiles from the beginning to the very end, and that includes the deal.
It usually makes things go a little quicker.
It does go much quicker. During the shuffle and wall building, don't be the person that doesn't participate, okay? All hands on deck. Everybody
Right.
wants to get another game going. Shuffle and build your wall. That's not time to pull out your phone or go get a refill and let everybody else do it. I mean, if you guys are taking a break, take a break. Otherwise, chip in and help everybody do it.
Preach.
Yes. The wall, when you're pushing your wall out, make sure to push it out to a 45. This was in our etiquette. Some of these were in our etiquette and some of our other episodes, but I think
can all
reminders
use
are
a
always
brush up.
Yeah. So push your wall up to a 45 so everybody can reach it, and consider maybe not giving it a tail. I think that's a telltale sign that you might be newer to the game and not used to the direction of the walls. I still like my tail, so I'm gonna do
you do you.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. You're on your rack. Keep your tiles pushed together. If you've got them separated by melds, you're giving away too much of your game, and you look a little bit like a rookie. But that takes time to get there. If you can do it, squish them together. All right. Big one, keep up the pace. This is the biggest one to tell that you have less experience. Keeping up the pace is really important. As a newbie, I highly suggest maybe picking a hand to go for early and sticking to it. Start collecting for that hand early on. It sometimes will get you just as far and bring you to a win as pivoting multiple times. But if you are not familiar enough with the card to pivot quickly and it's taking you too long and you're holding up the game, pick early and learn the card, and then maybe consider making pivots when they come to you naturally.
Play to learn before, and then play to win.
Yes, play to learn and keep the pace of the game for everybody, especially if you want to get invited back, okay? Never ever touch somebody else's rack or tiles for that matter. So if you have a joker exchange, do not grab it off their rack, hand it to them and ask them for the joker politely. Let's also call dragons by their correct name. These are not crack dragons, okay? Even though that's hilarious. This poor dragon is like, I'm not a crackhead. I'm a red dragon lady. So we're going to call them red dragons. We're going to call them green dragons. We're going to call them soaps. You can even call them a white dragon, but do not call it a BAM dragon or a crack dragon, even if it says that on the tile. Okay.
She's tough.
Say same when discarding the same. So if somebody discards a 7 dot and then you're discarding next and you have a 7 dot, say same.
I love doing that. I think it's fun. It's like,
it's fun. Yeah. And sometimes other people are like, what do you mean? And you can kind of teach them.
Yeah.
It makes you look like a pro. Okay. Also, don't speak negatively of your hand or call your own hand dead, which we touched on a few times. Saying something like, oh, there goes my last chance to win, or I was going for that. Now I don't have anything. So you are giving away way too much.
Not just about that hand and that round, but your entire gameplay.
A seasoned player is not going to tell you anything about their hand, whether it's good or bad. What they're going to do is start playing defensively. It is not their job to tell you that their hand may be dead. Or that they're not headed anywhere.
And go back to listen to our, was that episode 8 of Dead Hands? We got a lot of great information on
Very
that one.
good information.
Wait, I have a quick question.
Yes,
Could you use it strategically, like in poker, where, obviously you're not supposed to, it's
throw people off.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
To reveal, okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
Yes,
absolutely.
totally.
Yeah. Do you guys
Throw
do that?
people off. Call and expose something weird to make somebody doubt their own hand.
Yeah, I will even sometimes, I don't do this a lot, but if I'm trying to figure out stuff too, I'll call up for a tile that I know I don't need, but I kind of want to read the reaction and be like, oh, nope, no, never mind. But I also do that because now they think I'm collecting that, but I'm not.
Yes.
Sneaky,
Throw them off your
and I
scent.
like it. Yeah. All right, last but not least, congratulate the winner. Then immediately confirm that they have a valid Mahjong. Do not congratulate the winner and then start exposing your hand or dumping your rack, okay? Number one, they may not have a Mahjong, and number two, it's poor manners. And number three, you're just giving away what you were going for. I like to just toss my rack on in and start shuffling.
If I don't win, I don't want anybody to see what I was doing.
Yeah.
Unless
I could have a big old nothing, but it's none of your business.
Or I was something gnarly was happening, but in general, I don't like to share unless I win.
That's right.
I'm forced to. Yeah.
Gives away too much information.
Totally.
We don't need an autopsy every time.
Right.
Yeah. And so those are my tips on how to look like a pro at the table.
Lovely. Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
Wow. That was a big one. That was beefy. It was a lot. It was a lot of fun.
Yes.
That was awesome.
Thank you for both of our guests for joining us.
Definitely.
Thank you to Matt and Alice.
Yes, and I hope both of you will come back and do this again with us sometime. That was so fun.
Do.
And we've got so much more to cover and so many more drinks to have.
Yeah, and thank you to our listeners for being with us again.
Yes, thank you for joining us again. But that's a Mahjong for today's Tile Talk. Ooh. We sure hope you join us again. And until next time, may your tiles be lucky and your table always be welcoming.
That's right.
Cheers.
Right. Cheers. Love you. Bye.
Love you.